Welcome, dear seekers of wisdom and knowledge. Today we delve into the life of one of Rome's greatest emperors, Marcus Aurelius. Born into the Roman Empire's ruling class, Aurelius ascended to the throne as co-emperor in the year 161. His reign extended for almost 2 decades, a period marked by military conflict and inner turmoil. But amidst the chaos, Aurelius found solace in Stoicism, an ancient Greek philosophy of personal ethics. His devotion to Stoicism was so profound that he wrote a personal journal titled Meditations. This collection of thoughts and ideas serves as a timeless guide to life, offering profound insights into the nature of the self and the universe. It's a testament to his wisdom and his ability to think clearly even in times of distress. Marcus Aurelius, a man of virtue and wisdom, left us a legacy that transcends time. His teachings continue to inspire millions around the world, offering a path towards a life of tranquility and fulfillment. Marcus Aurelius was not just an emperor, he was a philosopher, a thinker whose ideas have shaped the world as we know it. Today we delve into the philosophy of Marcus Aurelius, a philosophy rooted in the ancient school of Stoicism. Central to Aurelius's philosophy are 4 main ideas: virtue, duty, acceptance, and an understanding of life and death. Firstly, virtue. For Marcus Aurelius, virtue was the highest good. He believed that to be virtuous was to be rational, and to live in accordance with nature. His writings and meditations frequently emphasize the importance of acting with wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation, the 4 cardinal virtues of Stoicism. To Aurelius, these virtues were not just ideals, but practical guidelines for living a good life. Next, we have duty. Aurelius held a deep sense of duty, both to himself and to the Roman Empire. He believed that we all have roles to play, and that fulfilling these roles to the best of our abilities was a moral obligation. In Meditations, he wrote, "What we do now echoes in eternity, reminding us that our actions have lasting consequences." Then comes acceptance. Aurelius believed that we should accept the world as it is, not as we wish it to be. He saw that much of human suffering comes from wanting things to be different than they are. In his writings, he often urged himself to accept the present moment, and to endure hardships without complaint. Lastly, Aurelius had a unique perspective on life and death. He saw life as a fleeting moment in the grand scale of the universe. Death, in his view, was not something to be feared but a natural process to be accepted. He wrote, "Death, like birth, is a secret of nature." It's a reminder that we are all part of a larger cycle of life and death, a cycle that has been ongoing for millennia. These principles of virtue, duty, acceptance, and understanding life and death are the pillars of Aurelius's philosophy. They offer a guide to living a meaningful and fulfilling life, a life characterized by reason, resilience, and tranquility. But just as the philosophy of Marcus Aurelius is timeless, it is also deeply personal. It's a philosophy that was born out of his own experiences and reflections. It's a philosophy that he used to navigate his own life, a life filled with power, responsibility, and hardship. And it's a philosophy that continues to resonate with people today, nearly 2,000 years after he first penned his thoughts in Meditations. It's a testament to the enduring power of Aurelius's ideas and the universal truths they contain. Remember, if you're enjoying the journey so far, please hit that like button. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into Marcus Aurelius's philosophy and how it can help us think clearly. Marcus Aurelius believed in the power of clear and rational thinking, a cornerstone of his philosophy. This statement rings true today as it did in the days of the Roman Empire, where Aurelius served as emperor. He was not just a political leader but also a philosopher, and he used this philosophy to guide his reign, decisions, and actions. The philosophy of Marcus Aurelius is rooted in Stoicism, a school of thought that emphasizes the importance of virtue, wisdom, and discipline. At its core, Stoicism encourages the development of self-control and fortitude as a means to overcome destructive emotions. It is a philosophy that requires clear thinking, self-reflection, and introspection. Marcus Aurelius was a firm believer in the power of the mind. He understood that our thoughts shape our reality and how we perceive the world around us. He encouraged clear thinking as a means to understand the self and the world. He believed that by understanding our thoughts we can better control our emotions and reactions. One of the key principles in Aurelius's philosophy is the idea of introspection. He believed that by looking inward and examining our thoughts and emotions, we can gain a clearer understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. This practice of self-reflection was not just a philosophical exercise for Aurelius, he used it as a tool to guide his actions and decisions as an emperor. In his personal writings, known as the Meditations, Aurelius frequently explored his thoughts and feelings, using this introspection to guide his actions. He believed that by understanding his thoughts, he could make better decisions, not just for himself, but for the Roman Empire as a whole. Another crucial aspect of Aurelius's philosophy is the idea of rationality. He believed that clear, logical thinking was the key to understanding the world and making sound decisions. He used rational thinking to guide his actions as an emperor, making decisions based on logic and reason rather than emotion or desire. Aurelius understood that clear thinking is not just about understanding the world but also about understanding ourselves. He believed that by examining our thoughts and emotions, we can gain a deeper understanding of who we are and what we value. This introspective approach to thinking allows us to make decisions that align with our values and beliefs. So how can we apply Aurelius's philosophy of clear thinking in our own lives? It starts with self-reflection. By taking the time to examine our thoughts and emotions, we can gain a better understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. This self-understanding can then guide our actions and decisions, helping us to live a life that is in alignment with our values and beliefs. As Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This statement encapsulates the essence of Aurelius's philosophy. By harnessing the power of clear thinking, we can gain control over our minds, and in doing so, find the strength to navigate the challenges of life. Now you might be wondering, how can the philosophy of a Roman emperor from nearly 2,000 years ago help us today? The answer lies in the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius's Stoic philosophy that can be applied to every aspect of our modern lives. The first key principle is clear thinking. In a world full of noise, distractions, and information overload, the ability to think clearly and rationally is more important than ever. Aurelius believed in the power of rational thought to overcome adversity and to make sound decisions. Whether you're dealing with stress at work, navigating complex relationships, or making important life decisions, clear thinking can guide you towards rational and constructive solutions. Next, let's talk about acceptance. Aurelius was a strong advocate for accepting the things we cannot change and focusing on what we can control. This principle is particularly relevant in today's fast-paced, ever-changing world. When faced with a challenging situation, rather than wasting energy on things beyond our control, Aurelius encourages us to accept the reality and focus on our reaction to it. This approach can help us maintain our composure, even in the face of adversity. Finally, the pursuit of virtue. Aurelius believed that virtue, defined as moral excellence, is the highest good and the end goal of human life. In a world where success is often measured by material wealth and status, Aurelius's philosophy invites us to redefine success as the pursuit of virtue. Whether it's honesty, kindness, courage, or patience, striving for virtue can lead to personal growth and a more fulfilling life. So how can we apply these principles in our daily lives? It can start with small steps. Practice clear thinking by taking a few quiet moments each day to reflect and make conscious decisions. Embrace the principle of acceptance by letting go of things beyond your control, and strive for virtue in your actions, big or small. Remember, as Marcus Aurelius taught us, the power to think clearly, to understand the world, and to strive for virtue lies within each of us. So, dear seekers of wisdom, we have journeyed through the life and philosophy of Marcus Aurelius. We've explored the grandeur of his existence as a Roman emperor, yet his humility and wisdom as a Stoic philosopher. His teachings, grounded in the philosophy of Stoicism, have emphasized the importance of clear and rational thinking, guiding us to control our reactions and make better decisions. We've delved into the essence of clear thinking, understanding its necessity in leading a balanced life. And we've seen how Aurelius's teachings, though centuries old, still hold relevance in our fast-paced modern world. They guide us to respond rather than react, to think before we act, and above all, to keep our thoughts clear and focused. Thank you for joining us on this journey. And if you wish to embark on more such enlightening journeys, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Until next time, remember the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. Our life is what our thoughts make it.